Hi garden friends! I'm going to show you today how I prepare my garlic for storage and also what I do if there happens to be a bad clove. And by that I mean like maybe the papers have dried off too much so the cloves are sticking up and can be seen around the bulb, or if I accidentally skewered it with my fork. But right now I already have everything all dug up. This is not all of my garlic. I already did half of what I have. Actually, it's more than half, but the other variety. This one is called German Red, and it is huge. I have several very large bulbs, but I mean, normally we get ones this size, but look at the difference between the two. It is just amazing. Alright, so what I said is I already dug these up, and I'm sorry I didn't film that for you. I just wanted to get it done one night and just did it. And then I let it set on the soil for a couple days, just so that this dirt on the roots dry out and it starts drying a little bit. From there, I will take the bulb and let's see if I can situate it for you. I'll clean off the dirt, and I'm just doing it over some open soil so that the dirt can fall there and not on my cement patio. So I do that, and then I'll also cut the stem so that there's 2 to 3 inches left, and peel away any of the wrapper that is open and peels away readily. You don't want to go and like keep peeling off to get to the cloves, because then it won't store properly. Just anything that's loose you want to take off. And be careful not to nick any bulb or cloves underneath. And it takes a while. It's hard to get the soil off of the roots because my soil is so clayey that it just sticks in large chunks. Now some people will trim the roots off. I tend to just keep them because I think they're kind of cute. And it's one less thing I have to do. So get as much of that out as possible. And then, let's see, fell on the ground. You can also take a toothbrush, and if there's any soil spots, you can just gently clean it up with the toothbrush. Maybe use your hand a little bit, and it just gets the finer dirt off. So your goal is to have a nice clean bulb. I'm sorry for the shaking. I have the camera just sitting in my lap. I should have a stand, but like I've said in the past, I haven't gotten one. So. And then from here, I will show you the drying stand that we have made to continue to let the bulbs cure and dry. This is the system we have built to, one, save or dry onions, and it works well for garlic too. We already have half our harvest down here, and then all you do is take the stem of the garlic and push it through the metal cloth and just let it dry in a cool, dry area. And these should keep for roughly 5 months. So we harvested in July, and we should be able to keep using this harvest of garlic until about Christmas time. In this bowl, I have collected all the cloves that aren't very good for storage, like this. As you can see in this one, the wrappers around the bulb have come off too much, and you can see the cloves inside. And then this one was really wet. I actually had used a clove from it. You can use it right away if you want. Yeah, so it was pretty wet, and it wasn't a really good candidate for storing. And here's another example where the wrappers have just come apart. And the reason why they do this is late harvest. So we have harvested pretty late. We should have harvested a couple weeks ago. The indicator for when to harvest is the bottom 2 leaves of the garlic bulb plant will have died off. Ours, pretty much all the leaves died off, and that's why it was a late harvest. I said I was going to show you in this episode what I do with these garlic bulbs that I can't store like this, but I think I'll just do that in another episode. It'll be like a homestead kitchen cooking episode. One last thing. The reason why we store them upside down is so that any excess liquid from the bulbs drains down into the stem, as opposed to sitting in the cloves. It's not like a lot of liquid, but just anything extra to get out of it. So if you enjoyed this episode, give the video a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. So we'll see you next time. Bye!